The resistance of a 60-watt bulb is approximately 240 ohm. What is the current from the source when 3 bulbs are on in a 120 volt circuit? Okay? So here you're given resistance and you're given the voltage. Okay? But exactly the same as in the previous one. You can calculate. Sorry, here you're given the resistance of each. So 120 volt can look back at this circuit here. And it's going to be the same idea. I have 120 volt across each resistor, so I can this time calculate the current across each resistor, which is 120 over 240, which is 0.5 amps. Okay, so each bulb is going to take 0.5 amps. Okay, so in each of the branches I'll have 0.5, so it means in total I'll have 4 times 0.5. And again, the value is the same because they are not resistors, they are bulbs here, but the 4 bulbs are the same, so 4 times, that's going to be 2 amps. Now, question 7, 4 equal value resistors are connected in parallel. So again, we are back to that same. 4 equal value resistors connected in parallel. 5 volts are applied across the parallel circuit and 2.5 milliamps are measured from the source. What is the value of each resistor? But this time you're given the voltage and the current, so it is with the current from the source, which is IT. So if I know IT on the voltage, I can calculate RT. RT is going to be V over Vs over IT. So that's going to be 5 over 2.5 10 minus 3. So that's going to give you 2000 ohms. And that's the total resistance. Okay? Remember that the total resistance is always smaller than the smallest resistance. So it means in parallel, you have to multiply when you have the same equal resistors to find the actual value of one of the resistors. So if I have 4, it's going to be 4 times 2000. Because this has to be smaller than any of the resistors. And if you have 4 resistors, if you go back to the notes, you find that RT is R over N. So you could use that formula, which is R is N times RT. Okay? But if you remember, just to help you find out in which direction, in series, the total resistance is always higher than any of the resistors. So it means you add them or you multiply. In parallel, the total resistance is always smaller than the smallest resistance. Okay? So if you put resistors in parallel, it's going to get smaller, smaller, smaller. So if you put 4 equal resistors in parallel, but the total resistance will be divided by 4. Okay, so total resistance will be the resistance of each resistor divided by 4.